Okay, yeah, looks like we're live. Hello, Zlade. Nick has gone to make coffee. That was quick. Oh, your light go out? Was it battery powered? Hmm. Was it controlled by your computer? Oh, well, maybe you just need to reset the connection. The sheath? Well, take a note from Icarus. There's Zlade. Don't fly too close to the sun. Still not working? Well, shit. Okay. So I have about 37 trailers, I think. I'm going to randomize them. Hey, bug noise. Green toes. No, green toes. There was just an emergency that happened, and you know, you know how things go. Uh, it's rough out there, Sheaf. You feeling any better? Oh no, but it's not COVID. Okay, that's hmm. Maybe just a summer cold or something. I don't know. Any hype for a handheld Xbox? Not really, especially since it's not actually a. It's not even a handheld Xbox though. It's a handheld with an Xbox platform on it. Uh, you shouldn't be muted to say something. Okay, what the hell? One sec. Oh, that got disconnected. I fucking hate sonar sometimes. Okay, let's see. What do I have? This set to. I think it's that. Speak now.
Testing. 1, 2.
Now they can
Testing.
hear you. Okay. Fucking
Damn it.
sonar is a terrible piece of software. That
I had so many important things to say, and nobody heard any of it.
well, it was all for the best.
God damn it. The world will never know now. I'm
Hey,
feeling much better, but My wife is starting to feel ill, so I don't think it's my mic. I think it's my voice because I'm getting over a cold. So I probably sound a little different. I hope that explains the issue. But let me just
Yeah, that's
double
good enough.
check my sound settings.
No, you
Yep.
sound a little under. It's okay. 77 hours in Night Rain. Only one achievement left. That's a lot of Night
That's
Rain.
insane. That's insane.
It's not insane considering that game came out 3 weeks ago.
All I'm saying is the days of me being able to get 77 hours into a single game within that amount of time since release is long gone. It took me 2 months to get 110 hours in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
You were also playing like three other things at the same time, though.
Not really. I was playing.
That's about
90% of my time was spent playing
That's about the same
Deliverance
rate.
2.
That's like 55 hours in a month.
But Night Rain's only been out for a couple of weeks. Like at best, right?
And it came out May 20th, something like that.
It is June 10th. It has been. If
Yeah,
that's
so
the
about
case, it's
three
been
20.
Weeks. I don't know. The math doesn't seem to add up, really, if you ask me.
Okay. Well, you know what we don't need math for, though?
Trailers.
We don't.
I did tell, because David had asked if we needed someone to come on and talk about the Switch 2, and I was like, if you came on to talk about the Switch 2, you would be the only one capable of talking about the Switch 2, because apparently none of us have plugged ours in and played them
Nope.
yet.
Because I've got
But I
none to
told
play.
him, but I told him that I was like, but if you want to join us for trailer talk, you're more than welcome. And I guess he wasn't interested because I never heard back from him after that. He did say he finished the World Tour game though.
Yeah. If anyone out there put it on their Fantasy Critic, that World Tour game, I got bad news for you. Got bad news.
I didn't even think to check on OpenCritic. How's it doing on OpenCritic?
Last time I saw it, it was a 60.
Ooh. I didn't even think to look.
And I probably have to assume that all the reviews are saying, why is this $10?
63. Ooh, only 25% of critics recommend. God damn. I can't help but feel like I can't help but feel like the price has a lot to do with the negativity.
It's the price, but the other thing is that a lot of the games or the little mini games that you would do are peripheral dependent. So, like, you got to have the camera to interact with part of the game. You got to have a Nintendo Online account to interact with the game in some aspects. Like, they cut content out based on what you don't own.
I don't like that.
Yeah, that's very bad.
No one's gonna have. Very few people are gonna have everything they need to properly appreciate that game.
Yeah. Weirdos. Anyway, Crispy, you there?
He has left the building. He'll be back.
He'll show up. Let's just get started.
This is the crew tonight, and we will.
We'll be back to normal next week.
We're not recording a podcast tonight. We're just gonna have a chill, hang out, watch game trailers, talk about them a wee bit.
Yep.
And call it a night.
Because we did some commentating of a few of the conferences, but not all the conferences. So
yeah,
there's quite a bit of stuff in here that is these guys haven't seen, I don't think.
Did you comb through any of the trailers that were put forth in the
yes,
Discord channel too?
Yep.
Cool. All right, then I'm down. Let's go. This is it. This is the crew tonight.
Okay. Here we go.
Boom. Ooh, I'm still like really shocked that I have not let myself actually play Lies of P.
The game
This
or
seems
this
like
DLC?
The game, like
I
the
thought-
core game.
Then who played it? Because somebody
No, I
played
mean, I
it.
played like 5 or 6 hours of. Oh, they're not getting any audio from the trailer, by the way.
Oh, okay. 1 sec, game.
What is this?
This would be Lies of P, the DLC.
Is Nick's audio breaking up for anybody but me?
Oh no, is that what you were talking about? Oh fuck.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that. It's not bad. You might have to reinstall your mic drivers. That might be it.
Or
Or
my
you just might have
cable's
bad
shitting the
cord.
bed.
Yeah, it could be that too.
Well, if that's the case, good thing we didn't record tonight because I don't have
Yeah.
another cable.
Well, time to hop on Amazon.
Is it still choppy?
Yeah,
Fuck.
it's okay. So Lies P is supposed to be pretty good, huh?
Probably, but it's a game that Drunk Merchant likes, so I'm never gonna give it a chance.
Oh damn! You're wanting to start a fight.
The glittering streets of Avalon.
Trailer audio is very low.
It is for you or chat.
Oh, what Bog Noise in chat said.
I'll turn. Okay, I turned it up a little bit. I just wanted us to get kind of like crowd out by it.
Crowd me, baby.
Here's to playing in the mud.
What is this?
This
Does my
is.
audio sound any better?
I mean a
I
little.
don't know, say something.
Life here ain't for the soft
Fuck!
hearted.
You will be paying me back until you fucking rust.
I'm gonna try something. Hold on.
Mindless.
Okay.
Keep your filthy pickers off me.
God, I am so looking forward to this.
There has been a crime. Justice itself has been affronted. I have been baffled.
Lord Griswick.
Baffled.
Yes, I got that part. Do you know anyone
fuck is
who
this?
might wish you ill?
This is Clockwork Revolution. This is the next In Exile project. They announced it like 4 years ago.
We can't arrest and question everyone.
Bioshock?
They made Wasteland 2 and 3, for example.
They were, trust your instincts.
And now they're making a first-person shooter.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's way more than that.
Way more than that. Whoa.
Like I think they're wanting to go in like a
My good side this time.
Bioshock direction.
Breaking in
Yeah,
is the easy
that's
part.
what I said. Bioshock.
Like you said, first person shooter.
No, I said Bioshock before that.
Okay, I didn't hear that.
Getting away with it is the real trick.
These candlesticks ain't gold. Worthless and dull, just like you. Nah, I have a customer. How can I help you?
I'd rather talk to you, Errol. Sounds like I'll get a better deal.
You talk to me first, and him never. Got it?
Uncle's a bit touchy, ain't he, Errol?
Touchy? I say I'm touchy. There. Anything else you'd care to say to Errol? Brains. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
Round here, it's all sharp edges,
Boo.
empty pockets, and blood.
Real asshole.
Goodbye, Silas.
Like I assume you're like a thief slash
I'll leave you in
hitman for hire thing, but there's some kind of time travel thing happening.
Or a knife in it.
We're family here. Family takes care of its own.
Can't put a price on that, can you?
Them's in charge. They don't keep order. They keep power.
Take this thing into the crucible and melt it.
They just want us beaten, broken.
I don't know, man.
Fight back.
Maybe you don't know.
Don't want
I mean, I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it, but this game seems pretty insufferable.
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 I don't agree with that.
Let's go and end a few arguments.
I mean, it looks like it's trying to do for BioShock what
They've got a weapon
Outer
far
Worlds
worse.
was doing for
Time.
Fallout.
And if they can rewrite history,
Just being kind of like a
they can
a
rewrite
one of these kind of thing.
But look who just found.
Yeah, but also being like how do
Lesser?
you say? No, like
Put the bullet back in the barrel. Bring the chaos to a crawl. Take a mistake.
safe,
And make it like
but
it
also
was.
like you know, like I don't know. It's a little
The world as we know it.
too clever by half.
Time
You know.
Testing.
go back and change the past.
Hello.
We can hear you.
To change the future.
Can y'all hear me?
And let
Yeah.
me tell ya,
All right.
the hunters don't
You
like
switch
it.
mics?
I don't like this.
Rabbits got
I'm
the
using the
gun.
stupid headset, the speaker on my headset.
That's okay. It's not as
And I
good, but
don't-
it would work.
Yeah, I'll have to get a new cable probably or something. So,
Yeah.
this is. Oh yeah, we're watching the longest trailer ever made.
But it's a
Yeah.
good trailer though.
I mean, it's a good trailer.
This game is presuming a lot on us by having such a long trailer.
It's their way of saying, okay, this game is still not out for another few years.
I think.
Exactly
I
that.
think the only. I think they really only
Coming
should have
in
made a trailer that long
We
if
were
it actually had a
prepared
release
for
date to
hell's
announce.
Yeah.
We had stolen Tier 7 passkeys.
Tier 7
Acquired
passkeys,
Building schematics.
building
We
schematics.
routed the security comms.
Oh shit!
The package
What is
was
this?
as good as ours.
This is giving me Syndicate
doing any-
vibes.
Are we doing any good games tonight or what?
Damn. Wow. So this is Den of Wolves. It's the next game from 10 Chambers.
Fucked it up anyway.
10 Chambers previously did GTFO, but 10 Chambers
Oh,
is a lot of ex-Overkill software guys, so a lot of ex-Payday 2 people.
Yeah, so this is like Chris Davis coded to the max.
It is,
Was
100%.
GTFO that one game that like you went and did a thing for?
And they
at
gave him all the
E3,
hats.
and we were all like, "No
Yeah,
thanks."
shut up,
And then you
okay.
came back with like a bunch of hats. And
Yeah.
it was like, "It was pretty good, guys." Like,
That's the one, yes.
Y'all missed out on it. It was a pretty cool game. So back in the day, when Overkill was still working on Payday 1 and 2, they had a like public facing web page listing projects they want to work on eventually. And one of them was called Storm. And it was basically going to be Payday in space. But when Starbreeze took them over, that basically never happened. And so this, after the 10 Chambers guys left, Den of Wolves
It's
basically
Payday in
became that,
space is what you're saying.
project. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, so it's Payday in Payday meets Syndicate, basically.
I was about to say, it's very Syndicate vibey.
Who put this
Yeah.
list together?
I did.
I think it's Chris Davis. That's.
But we're not gonna watch the full thing because
We're not going to watch the whole 7-minute video.
yeah, I just want to get to the cool shit. Oh, where is it? So sometimes you need to like hack into someone like a target's mind, and it becomes like this labyrinth that like gravity is no longer a consideration that's linear.
So it's like
Yeah.
Inception.
It's Inception, yeah.
Well, no, it's it's like all this
Inception.
mind stuff, but watch what they're doing when they're moving around the walls in this environment. Like if they would just show me what I'm
Like a
trying to
Joseph
show.
Like the most famous part of Inception.
Yeah, basically the hallway scene, but like you're as a first-person shooter.
So it is Inception.
When you're actually going and doing mind heists, yes.
Send this man a hat.
Yeah.
I fucking hate both of you so much. Yeah, I can't find the fucking footage, but anyway, it's fucking cool. I'll look it up later.
Now we're
And
on to
here-
some good
Whoa,
food.
I was watching
This
that.
is the Nick game.
This is the Nick coded game, yeah.
Yes.
I hope you have something that's Chris coded on here. Crispy
Maybe.
Gonna be kind of fucking hard because I hate video games.
Says the man who bought my Switch 2.
Just FYI, I backed this game a long time ago, and I had just kind of come to I had kind of started to accept that, like, I backed something that was never going to see the light of day. And now there's a trailer, and it's apparently coming soon.
Well, this is the second trailer.
Yeah.
This came
Does it
out-
have a
this came
release
out
date? I
yesterday.
can't remember.
Huh?
Does it have a release date? I can't remember. I don't think it
I don't think yet, but probably next year.
does. But this is very much one of those games that, like, it looks maybe a little too
Good to be true.
good to be true,
Yeah.
but, you know.
Well, we all said that about that Flesh first-person shooter thing, Scourge or whatever it was called.
Scorn?
Scorn. There you go.
Did we say that about Scorn? I don't know.
Yeah. Yes, we did. That game looked impossible. And
I was gonna say we said that about Black Myth Wukong and Atomic Heart. Both of
Was
those
that
games came
game
out.
too good to be true?
No,
I think it was. I think he's talking about, like, visually speaking, it looked too good to be true. But I don't even know if that's an apt description of it. It was too gross to be real, but it was real.
Yeah.
It was a lot of sticking fingers in buttholes and stuff.
Mm-hmm. A lot of puckering.
A lot of puckered buttholes. Pick up that gun.
You need this gun.
Was this from the Future Game Show or the PC Game Show or something? Because I didn't see this.
No, this is new. This came out yesterday.
Okay, then yeah, I haven't seen this yet, actually. Ooh, that guy's better mad. I like these enemy designs. They're
What
very.
acting?
Well, I mean,
How dare you?
the damage models are nuts.
It is a zombie.
That's crazy. It looked like some kind of animated corpse or something. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that's fresh. That's never been done before.
Here's
was
a Nick game.
I have never played a Super Meat Boy game, and I never plan to. But this does look hot.
This
Super
is
Meat Boy.
This is made for Nolan.
What the fuck?
Wait, Crispy, have you not seen any of
No,
this
I
shit?
haven't seen any of this shit.
Oh my
A
god.
3D Super Meat Boy. Oh my god.
This looks pretty hot. I would never allow myself to.
This looks infuriating.
It does look infuriating, but it looks awesome.
Awful.
I will
No.
never let myself play it.
No, I hate Super Meat Boy.
You hate Super Meat Boy because you're bad at Super Meat Boy, but the secret is everybody's bad at Super Meat Boy.
it's a good game. It's just fucking go fuck yourself, like.
Yeah.
The game, yeah. This is coming to Switch too, right? This was one of the few that was, like, confirmed.
That's
Super
probably
Meat Boy
coming to everything.
3D.
I mean, it's a really creative title. Wah, wah.
So I've watched
Oh boy.
I've watched this trailer several times, and my opinion gets better every time.
It's better every time.
I feel like I actually understand what I'm looking at now. Like it's not Sea of Thieves.
I mean, okay. Explain yourself.
Okay, I mean, like jumping in a cannon being launched. Yeah, okay,
It
that's
looks
fucking Sea of
really
Thieves.
Sea of Thieves so far.
Yeah,
I
But
mean,
it's-
that looks
it's not
pretty-
like
that
a-
looks like Sea of Thieves.
No, but
Yeah,
what
but
is it? A single
I
player?
don't think it's like an online co-op game. I think this is some
somebody-
kind of
okay.
bespoke single player thing, with
Have you-
evidently turn-based battles sometimes.
An Assassin's Creed 4, like. Wait.
Well, that's
what?
already happening. There's a remake of that
Wait,
coming.
that was a turn-based combat.
You'll see in a minute. Like they're not they're focusing on everything they probably shouldn't right now. But yeah, like right there.
I'm looking at this.
Like, what is
Steam
that?
page. Turn-based strategy meets team synergy. Form your dream pirate crew. Multiple combat modes. So I will say this: it doesn't say anything about it being multiplayer.
Yeah.
Or
Open
online.
world?
It does say open world. It says. The exact words are, in this open world journey, you'll recruit a crew of diverse puppet folk allies, build your ship with custom parts and cannons, and assemble teams for exploration and battle. Whether you act on impulse or spare your enemies, stay home, or chase profit across the currents, your smallest choices ripple outward, with over 300 companions and rival factions reacting to your decisions. Ortobia's evolving cityscape and ever-shifting sea are shaped by your will.
Oh my god.
Well,
okay.
It's a word salad. It's a word
look at-
salad.
Look at the
But-
tags on the side and say if it says single player or multiplayer.
Hold on. It says single player. Ah, fuck.
Single and multi?
It says single player, and then underneath it says MMO, and then it says online co-op right beneath that. So
Okay, so it can be played single player, but there's probably some like open world drop in drop out co-op thing happening.
it strikes me as an MMO that you could play single player, but why would you ever do that?
I mean, who knows? Another Nick game.
Why are you giving me all the Nick games?
Hey, I put it on random. It's shuffled. Like this is the algorithm.
I am living my best life right now, so maybe it's just my time. It's just all this good shit.
Like a fucking hog and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Bloober team. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. What a bunch of bullshit. What a bunch of bullshit.
Only
Bloober team
made
has a
some
real
impressive-
video game. Show Super Meat Boy again.
They only made one of the most impressive remakes ever.
They're
Just
good
saying.
Well, they're 1 for 2 on remakes so far.
Bloober. More
What was
like
the other thing that
Goober
remade?
team.
Layers of Fear.
More
They-
like
But they made that's their own
Hooper.
game.
Yeah, and they remade it, and people aren't happy with it, from what I understand.
Cronos. Okay. Why do all look? This game looks kind of cool, right? It looks great, Nick. I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it. Why do all these games have the worst fucking titles?
That is a good question. First, we've known about this game for a while. I made the same point when it was originally announced. It's not a good title, but
Worst titles.
to be fair, I said the same thing about Clair Obscure Expedition 33, and now it's grown on me. Now that I've played the game,
And you should apologize.
which you shouldn't.
You just think it's fancy because it's French.
It's fair. Fair. Here's some crispy food.
What?
So this is not the latest Arc Raiders trailer. I wanted to show like the original trailer, what they were pitching the game as, because all of the marketing for the past 2 years has been completely different.
We give them different names.
Like different enough that you're no longer interested.
Like it different enough that it makes me worried.
Did they get rid of the flamingos?
Wait, are you saying this is the original pitch trailer and the new stuff is
everything but this? Like it looks like,
because the new marketing is just like, look how fun our game is. You can play with other people and it's really fun and you can get up into
no,
hijinks.
then you haven't watched the new
Yes.
trailers then, because they're bad.
The new trailers, that's what they're like.
This
Any of the new
looks
trailers in
so
this
much
list?
better.
They make it look like a friend slop game.
This looks like if they this looks like my dream like this is what I wish Star Wars Battlefront looked like.
Yeah.
We're watching old trailers. This is
And Battlefront's appropriate because the Embark Studios is ex-DICE people.
X Dice, yeah. Did Did you put any of the new trailers in the list? Because I would love to watch a new trailer.
Yeah, I want to see what this game looks like now,
Okay.
and not what. Yeah,
I remember this trailer making me hard when we first watched it.
I've never seen this trailer. Also, the newest trailer that they put out for Arc Raiders, I didn't know it was an Arc Raiders trailer, and I was watching it, and I was like, oh fuck, this looks like a lot of fun. What is this? I bet this is Arc Raiders, and then it was Arc Raiders.
So smart, Crispy.
I'm so smart. Give me a gold star. Chris Davis wants Planet Side. He doesn't want Arc Raiders. That's what it is.
They will never stop.
It's an
I've
extraction
played
shooter.
Planet Side. It's okay. I don't need Planet Side. I just want to be flying through the air and shooting giant robots.
Yeah, you probably can still do that. Also, guys, if you're fucking really hating this, just know that I suggested that we do a fucking Dune Awakening stream tonight, and Nick said no.
Nick
only gonna
tightened the
cost
purse
us
strings
a-
and said no.
It was only going to cost us $150 for a game
Yeah.
that only one of us was going to play after one night.
That's the price. That's what Nick thinks this stream is worth. Less than $150.
Presentation. It was important that the game has the same.
Okay.
production
Well,
values.
okay. So I've added one. Give me.
Why? If you wanted to do a multiplayer night, and you were like, "Why don't we play Mario Kart?" I was.
Why everybody Dune Awakening, Nick?
How was your day, honey?
Let the spice flow.
Brought something for you.
Where'd you find all these
We,
things?
I mean, if we had planned this out better, we probably should have done a Mario Kart night, but
I did, and I watch out.
I mean, this was.
But they're the least of my problems.
Circumstances were unexpected.
whoa, this looks cool. What is this? Is this Arc Raiders?
This
Is
is
this
an
the new
extraction
Arc
shooter, is what they're showing. This isn't.
Say the same thing.
I don't know, man. Like they're showing everything but the fun fighting mech shit.
Wow, this looks really cool. Whoa, flying machines and rockets. Sci-fi stuff. Everyone's got cool
You can
gas
decide how you deal with it.
masks. Wow. Oh, hey, look, it's a mech
I mean,
that you're
what-
fighting.
I hate
What
you
part of
so
this is-
much.
Oh, look, they're fighting mechs. Oh my god.
But show us more. Jump
I
to
mean,
the.
this looks pretty rad.
Wow, he's flying through the air. That
You're
mech
the
jumped on that
face
guy's
hugger.
face. That guy was wearing cool goggles. Wow.
You
It
know,
looks cool.
Everything about this trailer, about these trailers, makes this game look sick as hell. But it's
I'd kill
It's-
that.
it's just I know it's not a game I'm gonna play. Why?
I know.
Okay.
Oh,
I know.
another ill trailer.
So this is the one they
What?
showed off earlier last
Oh,
week.
boo! Someone take the keys away from this man.
We're on shuffle. Where this is the algorithm.
Why
Look
are
at the
there two
pictures.
in the playlist?
So I was-
Crispy, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Oh my
Whoa.
god, this is like
Whoa, he's got an AK-47.
look at that poop monster. Look at that poop monster. That guy.
Yeah. Yeah, these are poop zombies. Oh my god.
Dude, the way
Ah,
that
the poop.
moves, the way they move is freaking me out.
Yeah.
Also, the fucking gore is like.
They look like
oh,
the
look at,
babies.
yes.
Damage
Yes,
model.
they do.
Nuts.
Baby.
Look at that shit. Look at the. Oh my god. He just,
Wow. Oh, Nick, you're gonna. That guy had a little wiener. Did you see that?
I did. Yes.
He's got a little wiener.
I love the guy just comes around the corner. You're like, oh shit.
I'm
Okay.
I'm so excited. Look at that.
Okay. Okay, that looks a little cooler than the last
It
one.
looks fucking. Look at this. It's a baby.
Kick the baby.
Okay. Alright, that's kind of fun, but like also you can tell they were like, oh, we should end the trailer with
Wait,
a
why
shot
is-
of him kicking a baby. That would be so funny. Like, I'm sure they're.
What is happening now? Here we go.
God damn it! And they're showing us another Sea of Remnants trailer.
No, I'm skipping stuff that I.
Why are we looking? Is this System Shock 2?
Is this an sim?
This is
It is System Shock 2.
Yeah, they added multiplayer to System Shock 2. for the anniversary edition.
They give System Shock 2 the same treatment they gave System Shock 1. That's all I want.
Is that fucking System Shock remake still a thing?
are you
System
talking
Shock
about?
1 remake? That came out years ago.
Or
Not only did that come out
Oh.
years ago, Crispy, it was on my top 10 games of the year.
So, in order to get out.
Nick, I don't believe you. First of all, second of all, there was like 4 System Shocks in development. There
I
was
think
like
you're
a.
thinking of System Shock 3, which I don't think is in. Is in
Oh,
development.
I am
Active
thinking of
development.
System Shock 3.
Yeah,
What
System Shock
happened
3
to
is
System
dead.
Shock 3.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, War Inspector's not working on it. It's over.
Did anybody
Well,
notice
there you go.
the person playing that in this multiplayer trailer sounded like Carlos?
Somebody had this replicator for me, please.
It was a turret, that ambush.
I'm not hearing it.
I mean, he's done talking, but I swear to God, for a second, I thought I heard Carlos.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, this is a cramped elevator.
Yeah, this is. Oh, almost like it wasn't designed for 4 players. Encountering the protocol.
It's almost like it wasn't designed for 4 players.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah.
a co-op System Shock 2 stream.
Oh god.
So I never played System Shock 2. I played the remake of 1, but
I famously played System Shock 2
Famously.
until someone who will remain nameless came over to help me build my computer or update my graphics card or whatever the fuck, and then I could never get it to work again after that.
And then broke your computer.
was it somebody who gave you a USB with some Tomb Raider games on it?
Yes. I think
Yeah.
you might be onto something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
But I never finished it because of that.
Haven't two different people broken computers of yours?
The hunt isn't over.
No, it's just one.
Oh, I thought someone came over and streamed at your place one time, and then your
Yeah, that's
computer
what I'm
never.
talking about. That's
Yeah,
what I'm talking
that's
about.
the person.
That was Chris.
No,
No, it was not Chris. It
Oh, that was like Jack or something, wasn't
It
it?
was Jack.
we didn't want to say names here, Crispy.
Man, I
was
miss
trying to
Jack.
I was trying to keep his name out of the.
Oh, why?
I mean, I don't know. It's just I don't want to call him out.
Yeah, I guess. Do you remember?
It's a running joke. Also, this looks kind of sick, right?
This is not. It is. It would be rude to call this game Sifu at Home because this looks really good.
See, I mean,
It's
it looks
Sifu
kinda
with
cool until he
guns,
picked up a gun.
obviously.
I don't really want him to use guns.
Oh,
And chainsaws.
wow.
And chainsaws.
Okay, this took a lame turn. I'm sorry.
What's wrong with chainsaws?
I don't know. Maybe I'm
Yeah,
pivoting too hard, too fast.
Elon Musk spoiled chainsaws.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, that might be a fact. What was that game called? I totally missed it.
Summer of Blood.
Oh,
I don't
bad
know.
name.
I don't
No, it
think. Is that
wasn't
what
it.
it was called?
Yep, that's me. You're probably
It
wondering-
was-
Oh, boo! I fucking hate this so much. Next trailer. Next
no,
trailer.
I kinda
Next trailer.
like.
Next trailer. Boo!
This is a cool idea.
Boo!
This is the next game from the developers
Dude.
of Rust. This is
Dude.
basically them doing Snowpiercer but Rust.
Anybody who does the record scratch. Yep,
You're
that's
probably wondering-
me.
No, it's
blah, blah, blah.
bad. Yeah, it's bad.
That's
but
not like. Name one movie in which that actually sincerely happens, and I will name one. The
It's
Emperor's
the
New
ori-
Groove. That's it.
yeah, that's.
It's not a real trope.
Bro, we can literally intercept the conductor, steal all his shit, and extract. Let's go, 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 go.
So this is cool. The idea is that you spawn onto a train that's circling the world like Snowpiercer. You have a set amount of revives that you can do, which you can steal off of other players, and the whole goal is to get to the engine car and take over the train.
It's an extraction shooter.
Well, no, it's not an extraction. Like you're trying to take
Nobody's
over the train,
extracting you.
and you try to own it as long as you can for a bunch of stuff.
It's
Yeah,
capture
okay.
the
You're
flag.
using different words, but it's an extract.
But at the same time, there are other rival trains that can pop up.
Whoa!
That will,
There's other trains
that you can hijack on your own as well.
It's a very
Do a new
linear
Holston trailer.
extraction shooter. What is this?
I'm super excited for this game, but I'm really shocked that it didn't have a release date. This game looks hot as shit. It's literally isometric survival horror,
Resident
and then
Evil?
when you aim the gun, it actually goes down like to over the shoulder, and you can move around the environments.
That's pretty cool, actually.
It's
This is
sick.
a
Yeah.
neat
The
look.
trailers they've done. I feel like did they change the art style some? I feel like it looks a little different now.
I think it looks a little better. Yeah.
I don't even know if better is the word I would use, but it definitely looks smoother. I don't know.
Well, I mean, now it looks like you're actually fighting full 3D models.
Yeah, maybe that's. But I think like I don't know. But yeah, this a driving segment.
Are they speaking Dutch or something?
I mean, I think it's made in.
It's
Poland.
I think it's like Polish. Yeah.
Poland.
But yeah, I'm super stoked for this.
What has Poland ever given the world?
Funny.
Polish sandwiches.
The Witcher, bro. The Witcher.
Yeah, The Witcher also, yeah.
Cyberpunk 2077. Wait, that's
Well,
not accurate. I know.
The video game, yeah. So Cyberpunk 2077, but not
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk the 2020 franchise.
Yeah.
So the demo for
Please.
this came out last week, and I am really looking forward to playing it.
What is it? What is this? I didn't
This
see
is called Cleared Hot. It is a
This looks like this. Obviously, is meant to look like what? What was it called?
Desert Strike.
Desert Strike. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Chopper Dave.
Chopper
What?
Dave.
Chopper Dave.
What the fuck is Chopper Dave?
I have no
Chopper
idea.
Dave. You know, by day he's a helicopter pilot. By night he's a crime-fighting werewolf helicopter pilot.
I don't recall this.
What the fuck?
Chopper Dave, come on.
Yeah, so your grappling hook, which was it's a staple of the Strike series, like it can interact with most everything on the map. So you can pick up people and throw them. You can pick up missiles that are being fired at you and redirect them back at the enemy.
That's how
things like that.
helicopters often do.
This looks really cool. It's got a neat visual style.
You'll see.
I especially like the war crime filter.
I mean, no promises, but
Crispy.
I played this
What?
demo.
I like what the infrared.
Night vision. I understand what you're going for there, but like, my man.
It is funny. That was a really funny joke.
Okay.
Yeah,
What is
and
this?
Cleared Hot is being published by Micropose, and that's kind of a surprise too.
I played the demo for Neo 3,
Team Ninja.
and let me tell you,
Oh, this is Neo 3.
It's very fucking Neo.
it's very Neo. It's so Neo that I couldn't beat the first boss, and I was like, I'm not going to spend the next 4 hours trying to beat a boss for a demo.
Sounds like Neo. Yeah.
that you're just gonna have to beat again when the game
I
comes
have to
out.
beat again later.
So did you
I
play
have-
1
I
and 2?
also I played 1.
Okay.
I never even started 2, but I finished 1.
Okay.
So I'm thinking I'll probably just skip 2
Whoa.
altogether and just jump straight to 3 because this is a series where I don't necessarily care about continuity. And
Yeah.
I do like me some Neo. And it looks like they're doing some like more open environments, open world. I just don't think it's open world, but like bigger.
Yeah,
bigger
Brad
levels
was
and shit.
really down about that.
Well, Brad can suck a dick.
No, but I saw him say that it actually looked really good.
I mean, Here's the thing, I don't know if the demo, maybe somebody in chat knows, I don't know if the demo lets you, like, explore any of those bigger environments. I had this feeling that, like, I probably have to get through that boss to actually get to the open part of the demo, but I couldn't beat the boss, and I was like, I'm not going to do this right now.
Tokugawa.
Is there
Takechiyo.
continuity between the two Neo games?
I don't know.
I think there's some like overarching stuff, but not like.
I mean, but
not
like the
for your
story is
protagonist.
so. The story is like
Where did
so.
this?
I don't know. I like. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Yeah, the
As a
story is
person who
very
cares
who
about-
cares.
As a person who cares about story, the story looks
Yeah,
cool,
I
but I
mean,
don't
you're not-
remember any of it. I don't like know the
You're not-
characters or.
You're not going there for story, Nick.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm really not. As long as it has a story, I think is really all I care about.
As long as they know the answers to these questions.
Exactly. Exactly.
This is a new Double Fine game
Yes, it is a new Double Fine game.
where you play a lighthouse.
Yep.
A walking
And a bird.
lighthouse.
Lighthouse and a bird. Who can somehow
Man,
also
this-
turn into an egg?
This is like probably the coolest thing at the Xbox showcase, right?
I'd have to think about like the overall showcase, but I would mostly agree with you. Yeah.
But like,
I mean,
the
my
same
only real
time-
complaint is that like, if this is indicative of Double Fine's redirect towards smaller projects, that's kind of sad.
I mean, this looks.
I mean, it looks good. What I'm saying is that like,
I don't really care what the scope is because this looks sick as hell. My question is, what is Microsoft's expectation for this? Because apparently, Double Fine is a brilliant studio that makes games that not many people.
Oh
I don't-
shit! That's coming out
that's
this
coming.
year.
That's coming soon.
Okay.
Finally, some good food. Can Crispy guess what this is?
Twin
Probably
Peaks.
not. Nope. Nope.
Oh no,
Nobody
I
say
do
it
know
in
what
chat.
this is.
Nobody say it in chat.
I do
Unless
know
Crispy
what this
guesses what it
is.
is. What is
What
it,
is it?
Crispy?
Resident Evil. No.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, it is. This is the new Resident Evil. Yeah.
I gave it away. Yeah, it's Resident Evil.
Yeah.
But,
This is
you know,
9?
this is 9. This is Resident Evil
9.
Requiem.
Remember when the logo for Resident Evil 6 looked like a giraffe sucking a kid off?
No,
still don't
it's a kid
see it.
sucking a giraffe off.
Oh, a kid sucking a giraffe off. Yeah.
that
You think this
would be
but,
9.
like,
That would be
upside
9.
down?
This is different.
I thought, what's the point of it being a giraffe if it's not the one doing the sucking? Like, it's got all that throat, you know?
I think you broke Nick.
What is so fucking funny, Nick? I'm making a good intellectual point and you're laughing!
Oh my god. Look at all that throat. Are you kidding?
Look at all that throat, Nick!
I mean, technically, a giraffe would be the throat goat.
We found another.
Throat
First of
goat!
all,
Throat
first of
for
all,
days!
I was initially laughing at the just hilarity of like the like accidentally getting it backwards and trying to imagine what the logo would have looked like if it was the other way around. And then you said the comment about
Your eyes
all
on
that
the crash.
throat. Broke me. I'm sorry.
The Rumwood Hotel.
Oh my god.
Oh, that throat, Nick.
The
Oh.
I know. That's where your mother was murdered.
Yeah, unused real estate. Exactly. It's just going to
Alyssa
waste.
died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to
So we're okay with this, though? Like, we're okay that Resident Evil looks like
Grace.
a Fox crime drama?
sorry. Oh.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I think so. Look. Look. I mean, are you talking about?
But remember
so
when
fun.
remember when Resident Evil protagonists used to dress like fucking Japanese video game characters, like Jill Valentine's original look?
Yeah, 2 generations
ago,
Resident Evil
sorry.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah. They look like
so-
video game characters. You could see them, like if they were gonna do another Capcom Marvel vs.
Everybody shut
Capcom, you
the
could
fuck up.
see them.
This guy in the chair, I swear to fucking Christ, if that's Albert Wesker, I will.
Nah.
I will lose my shit.
Yeah, why not?
We need to keep our voices down.
I'm just excited for the. So this is supposed to be some kind of semi-open world experience, and if it's happening in the nuclear wasteland of Raccoon City,
I mean,
that's
that is
fucking
exactly
cool.
what's happening. That is a cool, inspired.
If you get to go back to the fucking RPPD, or RCPD, that's pretty cool.
That's literally what they're showing. Like, that is the.
I want to point out something real quick.
That is this right here is the entry hall to the police department.
Also,
Resident Evil 2.
Can you imagine how fucking embarrassing it would be to like have somebody be like, "Oh, well, where do you live?" And you're like, "Oh, I got an apartment over in Raccoon City." Like, that's fucking awful.
So I want to point something out real quick. At the end of the hall in this scene, you see that figure there?
It's a lot of people.
A lot of people are speculating.
Silent Hills.
A lot of people are speculating that that's actually Lisa Trevor from the RE1 remake.
Okay, I think it's a whole thing.
Not the girl from the mansion.
Chris Davis.
What?
I am pretty sure that is a statue of a horse on its back legs. Like,
listen, I'm more worried about.
Oh, you know what? You might be right. Now I'm seeing it.
God damn! Can we hear you say that again, Chris Davis?
You're right.
The giant spook man.
It looks, because the camera shake, I thought,
that
maybe.
is absolutely a horse, not a woman.
Yeah, it is. That's right.
Wait. People are looking straight past the terrifying monster in the foreground.
Yeah, so
fuck
who are
the monster?
Who are all these other people you're listening to that are clearly wrong?
Okay, well, the other thing is, the one thing that has been confirmed is that your protagonist is the daughter of a Resident Evil Outbreak character.
Oh, God.
Oh, dude, I hope the cast of Raccoon City is Operation Raccoon City's in this game. That'd be so sick. Those fucking umbrella mercs.
You're saying that to hurt me.
No, that would be sick. That
no, it would not.
The chick who was in charge, I think her name was like Mommy or something, was so fucking hot.
Now we're talking.
This is your punishment for that.
Oh, God.
I accept it with humility.
What the fuck?
I love giant robots. You guys know this. You guys understand this. I have a lot of opinions about giant robots. I hate when giant robots have treads for legs.
Yeah, tank treads.
When they're like a gun tank. When you're like, I'm gonna show you a mech, and you roll out a gun tank, like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Ultraman. What the fuck?
2 Godzilla packs as well.
Hey, so what happened with Resident Evil? So when Resident Evil did, what was it, 7? It was called Resident Evil Biohazard.
Yes.
Well,
I'll kill the dark.
Like, weren't they trying to transition to just calling the series Biohazard?
Well,
no,
it's been called Biohazard in Japan.
I know. I thought they were trying to like normalize it between.
Well, they're working in the actual numbers into their subtitles design. So the 9 is the Q in Requiem.
The Q in Requiem. I saw that, but I mean, I just thought that they were. I thought it was a Like a Dragon situation where they were like, no, we're gonna normalize the name between East and West.
If they were planning on doing that, they quickly dropped it.
Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden, huh?
I really want to play this.
Also worth mentioning, Resident Evil 9 is going to be playable at Gamescom, and we still don't know what the gameplay actually looks like, but the rumor is, heavily rumored, that this is a complete redesign of Resident Evil gameplay again. Like, it's not going to be, apparently it's not first person, and it's not over the shoulder, like it's
just straight up VR required game.
Like, or maybe it's like alternates between the two, because that's what happened with 8's DLC.
Yeah,
Dude,
I don't know what that translates to, but
wouldn't it be cool if Resident Evil 9 came out and it was just like a horror version of Monster Hunter?
Wait, say that.
No, that
And a
wouldn't be cool.
Monster
Play it day
Hunter.
one with Game Pass.
It
Where
would
it's
not
like
be
you
cool.
have this
Is it cool?
open world raccoon city, and you have to
Welcome
like
to
go
Evil
hunt
Empire,
these
where we've been
big
working
fucking
on the red prince
infected.
of Persia's
But you have to
early
like
access for
prepare,
over a year
and
now,
also you have
pushing
like a
the game
giant
way
sword
further
or
than
some
we
shit.
ever
That would be so
I mean,
cool.
just look at me playing.
I'm gonna
I'm
need you to
happy,
stop with the
team is
drugs,
happy,
Crispy.
and our boss is
What?
happy. And the
No.
players, well, they seem happy too. Our 1.0 launch is fast approaching, so here's where we're at.
Still haven't
So
touched this.
So Ubisoft actually had things to show during Summer Games Fest. It just
Well,
it
yeah,
was
it's
this
not their
and it
own
was
thing.
Anno.
The Road, Prince of Persia. Anno is such a niche thing, though.
It is. I have tried to play an Anno game and I just can't.
I know it has its audience, but
It
Did
does.
this game come out this year? I can't remember.
It's
Or was
in
that
early
last
access.
year?
It came out last year,
Ah,
like early last year, like February. But this is the this is the Dead Cells team,
okay.
right?
Yeah, it's Dead Cells team.
Yeah.
Look, I really want to play this, and I don't want to like open wound Chris Davis, but we gotta talk about the elephant in the room, right? With Ubisoft.
What about
and
it?
how there was no Splinter Cell announcement, which you were
Yeah.
apparently anticipating.
I had to put Sam back in the closet. It was very sad.
But like, how convinced were you prior to Summer Game Fest that was coming?
100%.
I did not even think it was a possibility, but apparently a lot of people were convinced it was happening.
What?
I mean, the fact that they started
New
tweeting
Splinter
like
Cell.
images of Splinter Cell, like, yeah.
Oh, don't make me post the meme again, Chris.
Post the meme.
Post the meme. Don't make me do it, Chris.
Don't hurt me.
It's a good meme, though.
It'll
To
get
be
announced
fair-
at Gamescom. It'll be announced at Gamescom.
Prince of
They'll show
Persia,
it at Gamescom.
this Prince of Persia actually looks sick as hell.
It does. Great art style.
Oh no.
What?
What is it? Oh, hold on. I feel like I'm having flashbacks to Sunday.
What happened on Sunday?
The showcase, Xbox showcase. Oh, yeah. What the? Oh my god.
I feel like we had to watch this again. Because
Whoa, apparently we're gonna.
I
don't
don't
know.
quite understand what this game is.
I don't. Yeah, I feel like. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Somebody in chat was like, "Oh yeah, this is Mudang or Dong or whatever," and I was
Yeah,
like,
this is-
"What?"
This
I
is
was like,
not
I've
the
never even heard of
hippopotamus. This is Mudang Two Hearts.
I was like, "What the fuck is Mudang?"
Well, it's a hippopotamus, but it's also this video game.
I don't think that's the hippo's name. I think that's Mudong.
North Korea?
So, this is a game in which the Koreas are uniting, and then suddenly, maybe 28 days later happens?
Yeah, this looks like a fucking like the Division for a while, and then all of a sudden it becomes a zombie game.
Yeah.
Like, what? Yeah, like what the fuck? Zombies! Suddenly, zombies! Ah, zombies!
Like you look at the description for this game, and like, it feels like
it
it's
even
two
mention
different
zombies?
games.
Wait, is that like an actual story beat that this is about? Like
Are you watching the trailer? There's zombies.
No, shut the fuck up. You're not listening to me. That the Koreas are uniting.
Yes.
Okay.
Like you play as a North Korean operative.
So South Korea has finally thrown off the shackles of Western imperialism and capitalism and
I don't
checked up with their neighbor.
liberalism and have
somewhere in
joined the
there.
glorious People's Revolution.
I feel like it's dangerous even saying that out loud.
Oh, Nick. You better get that social credit score up before we all have to move to China as refugees.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only
Oh,
as
hey Nick.
a
Did you see this?
Of course I saw this.
And you're like, I'll give it a try.
Nope.
No.
I have just. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't. Hitman does not gel with me. I can't. I've tried.
Well, according to Jaeger, like the plot of the mission basically matches entirely that of Casino Royale.
I mean, that's cool. That's awesome. But I'm.
Also, this is an elusive target, so you only get one shot at it. So you're not gonna be worried about necessarily having to restart all the time, because you can't restart.
I'm not going to like.
The first time I watched Casino Royale, I was convinced that like when he's covering his vein on the side of his head to like cover his tell, I was convinced it was because he was activating an X-ray eye and was gonna like read the cards, like in Austin Powers. And then when that didn't happen, I was really disappointed, and that's when I knew that modern James Bond was fucking lame.
So, man,
I am very very, 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 very excited for this.
I have not watched this trailer, but it does sound pretty cool.
We've got
Yeah.
enough guns to make justice, all right? Oh, Michael.
Also, it's yet another reminder that I have yet to actually commit to watching the whole series.
It's so good.
Oh, this is the
know.
Expanse?
This is the Expanse.
I read the first book. That's it. That's all I've done with the Expanse.
Just watch the show. Watch the show. It's incredible.
I don't want... The book did not make me want to watch the show.
This is getting everybody hot and bothered, though.
Yeah.
No.
Well, it's Owlcat. They're a pretty well-known CRPG studio, and it's basically them. According to what people are saying, it's them making their own Mass Effect.
Which, you know, I like that.
And that's a fucking awesome concept for the Expanse.
Is there gameplay in this trailer?
At the very end, yes, there's little snippets. But yeah, it looks like Mass Effect.
The first book is pretty good. It's okay. It's okay. It's pretty good. It's more interesting as like a murder mystery than...
Yeah.
I don't know. The lore stuff, I don't know, man. The whole point of like ship combat in the Expanse in the book is that like it's next to non-existent and it's really lame when it does happen. Like...
Well, it's really fucking cool in the show.
Like, the whole point of the show is that it's like, yeah, ships never destroy each other because all they have to do is back up a little bit. They just like stay at the edge of each other's effective range and then back up when they take a little bit of damage.
Ain't like that in the show, man.
In the book, that's what it is. And they're like, oh, and they have like lasers that you can't see. I don't know. I get it. They're trying to be realistic. What I will say is I do like space sci-fi that restricts itself to like the solar system. Not everything needs faster than light travel. I think that's really cool. I mean, that's like what Mobile Suit Gundam does. It's like a whole space epic, but just within like the first few planets of the solar system.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the murder mystery plot in the first book is good, but every time they switch back to Holden and the crew, I'm just like, these people are dumb. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what Holden in the show is like, but in the book, he, as a protagonist, he's just kind of like...
Well, supposedly this is all about the Eros incident, which is like the second book.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
You can choose to be an Earther from Mars or a Belter.
Oh, if you're a Belter, are you like really long and gangly and
I think so.
Like the detective from the first book,
Miller,
feels like he was written to be played by Doug Jones, and like nobody else could play him.
Well, he's played by Thomas Jane, so.
Thomas Jane?
Yeah.
Punisher.
Dude, he's
Yeah.
like fucking bulky as shit. How can he be a belter?
Not.
He's got the physicality for it.
No.
So this game looks actually kind of cool.
We must now face a
If Pikmin was like this sci-fi Avatar-esque thing,
it would be a lot lamer than it is. Yes, I agree.
industrial civilization we were expecting to join. There's no more.
Wait, what is this?
this is the Infantessimals.
They had like Dune fucking ornithopters and
Yeah. But
it's Arc Raiders
little bitty
meets,
tiny people.
meets Grounded.
Yeah.
Grounded meets Star Wars.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
So they're aliens who come to Earth, dude.
That
was
looks cool.
That was absolutely a thing from Dune that they just ripped the design off of.
Whatever.
But no, I don't even mean like that. I just mean like egregiously. Interesting idea.
Alright, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform. Why are you even here?
This feels like Nolan's Game of the Year as soon as it comes out.
Don't waste my time.
And Wall Girl, yeah. This looks insane.
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, grab burnt toast, carb load. This maid ain't gonna be itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jab.
Knockout style.
It's
Yeah, that looks terribly clever. I'm sure whoever plays it will enjoy it.
Not crispy though.
I don't know. No, it looks really cool. I just
okay. Then I have to ask you a
doesn't
question.
do anything for me.
I mean, I understand that. What
are
is your
you,
opinion on the
rube?
Muppets?
Huh?
What is your opinion on the Muppets?
Oh, National Treasures, classic.
Okay, all right, okay.
I don't have a problem with it being a puppet game. I don't.
I did want to put you on some kind of list.
Punch Out. What? For not
Anyone who
liking
does
the
not like the
Muppets?
Muppet should be on a federal watch list.
Okay, we need to be careful about making comments like that these days.
Oh,
not for the Muppets, no.
Oh, Chris.
So I looked a little bit more into this. This is a side story to Plague Tale Requiem.
Yes.
Punch Out, Knockout, whatever. You know.
This character is Sophie. She's one of the primary characters of Requiem. This is her like 15 years before Requiem happens.
Oh, this is the young girl?
Yes.
Okay, that makes a little more sense. But also, where the fuck are the rats?
So the idea is that you are on an island, like you might be on like the remains of Troy, and you dive into Roman and Minotian like ruins. And I don't think but the macula, the rat disease is a big part of this game. So
where and when did Plague Tale take place?
It took place in France.
Yeah, but when?
Like 14th century.
In the 1300s.
Yes.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
And then you're going back to ancient Rome?
No, this is like Roman remains and stuff. Like there's a lot of spiritual like mysticism in Plague Tale games.
I see.
Plague Tale is actually a fantastic series, especially Requiem.
It's fucking excellent. Like,
Wait a second. I got that wrong. What's the second game called?
the second game is Requiem.
Okay, what the fuck is this game? Oh, this one's called. I'm confusing myself.
The new one's Resonance.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
It's
okay.
called Silent Hill F, Nick. Jesus Christ, I thought you were a fan.
I'm really glad this got a release date. I'm still very skeptical. But, you know, Silent Hill's back, baby.
It is, but like, is Silent Hill now like more of an anthology thing, or?
It's always been. I mean, it's. There are only.
No, but the centerpiece of Silent Hill was always the Silent Hill town.
Well, they will certainly find a way to connect this to that. But like the stories that happen in Silent Hill are more or less all disconnected. The only exception being Silent Hill 1 and 3. And technically Origins, they connected to Silent Hill 1. But like for the most part, they've all been.
Yeah, I mean 1 and 3 are directly connected, things like that. Yeah.
But I think this is a really unique, exciting approach that nobody was expecting, and my only hope is that the connection to actual Silent Hill makes more sense when you play it, because there's got to be a connection.
Wasn't okay? What was the connection with the message or the short message, whatever it was called?
I never finished the message.
Really?
Really?
Huh. Maybe you should finish it.
Eh. The only thing I'm skeptical about right now is that this developer is not exactly. I mean, if this game turns out to be good, this is the game that's going to put them on the map.
Well, who's the developer?
Hold on. This is Neobards Entertainment Limited.
Oh, Neobards, yeah. They've done
they did Resident Evil Resistance and the Reverse. They did those multiplayer Resident Evil things.
Yeah, they were contract for hire.
It does not exactly give me a lot of faith, but the project looks cool.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hope for the best, and I'm gonna play it.
They also did work on the Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, the Resident Evil 3 remake, things like that.
This is
they're
their first
a studio for hire.
This is also their first game where they've been given complete creative controls. It seems like.
Yeah.
This looks nice. This looks kind of relaxing, actually. Ooh, oh my god, what the fuck? Can we back up a second?
Sure.
You know what I'm looking at. Wait.
Oh yeah. It's all about that hot dog.
No, not the hot dog. Are we back up? Are we glossing over this? That's not a hot dog, my friend.
Are you kink shaming, Nick?
No. I just wanted to make sure we acknowledge what we're looking at.
Tell you what I really appreciate about this image. It has a very strong grip there.
And also, how is that seat connected?
You
to the frame?
You know.
Hopes and dreams.
Hopes and dreams.
Hopes and dreams, baby.
Hopes and dreams and plugs.
Look, the only reason why I wanted to call attention to it is because this game looked so
This is
Wheel
World.
Whoa, that guy's name was The Beef.
The Beef. It looks kind of fire though. Look at this shit.
The art style's there. It's struggling in some environments with the frame rate, but other than that, like, it's probably not gonna be much of a thing for most of the game.
Wheel World.
Playing Mario Kart.
Yeah, there's something about the plot where the spirit that's attached to your bike is like death or something like that.
defined
Mafia.
by its cinematic presentation. It was important that the game
Mafia?
has
This is
the
a
same
talking head
production
trailer.
values that players
Is it?
come to expect from a Mafia game, and in fact,
I don't. We don't have time for
Alex
this.
Cox, we get it. You're making another Mafia, and it's a prequel set in Italy. We get it. Oh my god!
Look at the horse physics, though.
Yeah, in those specific screenshots, it looks like a worse Red Dead 2, and we know it's not that.
That's.
Well, let's
Like,
be real.
is this gonna be about like fighting the fascists or something? Or
I mean, it's like it's supposed to be like 1895 or something like that. So
a little early for that.
a little early.
The old country.
I mean, I think I'm pretty hyped for this.
Really?
Yeah. I really enjoyed the remake of Mafia 1. Like, really enjoyed it, and it's the same team.
But okay.
Pre-order to get the same horse that's used in The Godfather.
My criticism is like, what about this looks like it? Like, okay, you called it a Mafia game, great, but like, if I was a big fan of the other Mafia games, what about what I just saw is exciting?
I mean, it's definitely about a change of scenery, but also like the characters are gonna have connections to like the families in the modern Mafia
But
game.
it's like not even an open world game anymore, right?
I mean, but there's only been one game that was truly open world, and that was Mafia 3, and that was kind of the outlier.
Oh, hang on, Mafia 2 is...
Mafia 2 is open world in the same way that LA Noire is open world. It's all window dressing. I've played all the Mafia games.
I played Mafia 2 and 3 a bit, but...
There's not a lot going on in the open world of Mafia 2. It is just window dressing.
I don't know, it's been a while.
That's where you come in. You'll be playing as a member of the
Oh, Remedy making a cool game for once. That's cool.
Damn. The weirdest and the deadliest crises threatening the oldest house.
I mean, look at the post-it note monster.
The post-it monster.
Yep.
Every crisis
the post-it monster.
These jobs
when is this coming?
Game modes that you
next week.
Yeah,
holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
Which affects the length of the session.
Yeah, they've been doing public playtesting for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks now.
And threat, which affects the combat intensity. Of course, taking on longer and more challenging jobs will mean more opportunities for greater rewards. Next, it's time to choose one of 3 crisis kits for your firebreaker to take into the field.
This is on Game Pass?
Kit, which is good for extinguishing fires and removing harmful conditions.
Or Mafia is.
The jump kit, which focuses on mobility and charging electrical
Did I miss that? I might have missed that.
Green Toes says something.
No, Green Toes just said on Game Pass. But
each of these kits
Firebreak will be on Game Pass.
Featuring
Okay.
a defined set of specialized gear and whatever gun, grenade, and set of perks you think suits its playstyle best.
You guys aren't even gonna try this, are you?
Once you've selected
I was part of a closed thing I'm under NDA for, so...
clearing a number of crisis zones.
This is a game I would
So
consider
no?
paying.
Wait, you can't say if you're gonna play this game in the future because of your NDA?
I mean,
you can't. Oh, Chris, nobody cares. Nobody's gonna hear you say anything.
Letting your team resupply faster. Or to douse the flames that
This
buff your enemies.
is a game I would.
I think
would
what
say
Chris
my-
Davis is trying to say is he played this game, it's not good, and he won't be playing it when it comes out.
Once you've completed all of the zone's objectives, you'll be able to open
You
the
are
containment door and proceed deeper into the crisis.
Diabolical.
He has thoughts. Look at his face. He has thoughts.
As you put down the
He can't say anything because he's under NDA, but they can't sue me because I didn't sign shit. This game sucks.
They also, an NDA can't govern your facial expressions.
Yeah, NDA can't. They can't fucking.
Resonance shields will become amplified while you're sticking together.
I think Chris likes being under NDA. I think he likes being able to go, I'm sorry, I'm under NDA. Can't talk about that.
Upgradable guns and grenades are
You might
the
be
best
right.
options for pure damage, but your tools add a lot of utility to a fight.
No, I just,
Remedy, what is your fucking problem, Remedy?
Things get intense, as they often do.
I don't know.
What is their fucking damage? I swear to God, like. You know what Remedy is? Remedy is that guy. Remedy's a bunch of like aesthetes, you know, like they love good games. They love good stories. They love good storytelling. They love art. They love things that are good. They can't make it themselves though.
Oh, fuck off, you piece.
No, they, like everything that's really cool about Control is like something they stole from the internet, and then they made a third-person shooter about it. Like,
what did they steal from the internet with Control?
Okay,
oh my god, Control is just a fucking like a tuned-up version of
SCP or something like that.
Yeah, FCP shit. Like it's the same bullshit.
I mean, there was also Warehouse 13 and so many other pieces of media that happened before that.
What?
Look. Everybody calm down.
No. What did
has a
Chris
point.
Davis just say?
I said that there was other things that came before that, like Warehouse 13.
Yeah,
X-Files.
okay, I'm sorry. They stole from a bunch of people, not just SCP. I get it. Like,
You walked right into that one, Chris Davis.
But
Okay,
isn't it like a? I really like the idea that they put forward with Control. That there is a
great
national
idea. That's why it keeps
law
getting
enforcement
used
body
over and
designed to
over.
deal with the paranormal.
Yeah,
Like that is a cool fucking idea.
That's why everyone keeps dipping into that well.
Then let them keep dipping until they stop making cool shit.
I know. I'm saying of all the people who brought their little cups to pull water from that well, Remedy came with boring third-person shooter. Like,
hey, listen.
That feels rude.
I'm sorry.
It's rude.
If they make better games, I would be nicer to them.
Okay, it sounds like you're letting your aggression towards Control clout your true feelings because Alan Wake is a masterpiece.
It is.
Alan Wake 1 and 2 are masterpieces. And those are original thoughts. They happen to be third-person shooters.
Right. You're right. You know what? I freely admit, you're right. I haven't played the new Alan Wake. I hear there's a lot of
shooters.
A lot of stuff going on in there.
I will give you this.
These guys also made Quantum Break,
which I also liked.
Like is fine, but like that game was a scam. Like that game, playing it at the time in the moment when they're like, "Oh, there's a whole TV show that we made, wink, wink, and it's a game about time powers, wink, wink." Like honestly, half of the shit that's going on in Control is just a rehash of what was going on in Quantum Break.
I don't agree with that necessarily. Did you play all the way through Quantum Break?
Yes.
All right. Well.
Yes, I did.
I didn't
disagree about that. Not many
Look,
people did.
I know that the whole prestige television sheen tricked a lot of people into thinking that game was good. It's not. But
hey, I think it's a great game. I don't think much of that has to do with these television approach they took to like the episodic nature of the story or whatever, but like I had a great time with it and I was really invested in the characters and the story and everything, which I am usually with Remedy games. I will give you this. If you're not a fan of third-person shooters as a genre, Remedy's probably not the studio for you because that is what they make.
Yeah. Like their bread and butter to start was Max Payne 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And that was like the third-person shooter.
I loved Quantum Break. I love Alan Wake more than anything in the world when it comes to Remedy. Control is maybe my least favorite project that they've done.
Wow. All this shit and it's your least favorite Remedy game, Nick?
But it's also, all three of those games I just mentioned made it onto my top 10 that year.
Oh.
Quantum Break was on my list. Control was on my list. I mean, I'm just talking about if you want to gauge like from how I feel about it. But you know what? If Brad were here, what he would say. It was 10, so it doesn't count as an actual. You must have hated it.
I just want them to fucking fight for God's sake. I just want them to like be hungry for once in their lives. Like they don't make games like they got something like they got anything to lose, you know?
That is actually fair. That is fair.
Look, the reason why I harp on Control so much is because I do like it. Like, I do like the whole Bureau of Control thing. They got this whole corny, like goofy, spooky, the work is mysterious and important vibe to it, which I love. I love that bullshit. And I think they played it well, but like everything about that game, like the story bits between the gameplay, it doesn't feel like when I'm reaching the end of the story bit and I'm about to play the game again, it doesn't feel like I should be going into like a third person shooter at that moment. Like they shouldn't be showing me like really cool immersive high concept storytelling and then I'm in a fucking monster closet. You know what I mean? Like shooting guys behind cover. Like Why? Why,
That's
Remedy?
fair.
Why aren't you better? Why aren't you just like
To be fair, that third person combat and control is pretty cool because you could like fly around and shit.
Yeah.
And that was fun. And it had like some excellent destruction physics. But hey, listen,
I feel like I just heard a lighter.
I think the true magic of Control and the reason why I think they were so gung ho to do it in the first place is because it became this like tool that they could use to like connect all of their games.
I am saying unequivocally that Firebreak is a more interesting concept than Control.
From a game design standpoint, you're probably right. And that's fine.
Her superpower was gun.
Magic transforming gun.
Yeah, gun.
I mean,
her superpower was gun.
It was it was like Iron Man.
The American dream.
Just imagine if like somebody with actual vision had made that game. You know what I mean? That would be a GOAT. It would be an all-time great. That's wasted potential.
Fucking Sam Lake catching strays over here.
Anyway,
you should play Alan Wake 2 though. It's legit.
It's pretty good. This game is kind of cool. This is being published by Ponsel, the developers of Vampire Survivors. And it's basically one finger death punch, but you're mashing on your keyboard.
What?
My poor keyboard.
And it's very pretty.
It seems like a partnership with keyboard.
See, Prince, you have a good point in that Firebreak does kind of sound like exactly what I'm saying I would hate, but at least Firebreak is like a fucking co-op game I can play with my friends and have fun with. Like, at least they're not trying to sell, like, at least they're not like saying, they're not doing like, oh, this is a really like sort of important story with a lot of gravitas and I want to draw you into this adventure and okay, now go shoot all these guys in this room real quick in a really boring monster closet sequence before we get back to the cool stuff. You know, like I don't think Firebreak's going to be like that. Firebreak's just going to be no monsters, which is probably just the smarter move.
I will not.
I know.
I will not.
Don't dignify with a response.
I know. It's okay, Nick.
Let's talk about where all the Pokemon development money went.
Yeah, what the fuck is this? This is a Game Freak game?
Yeah, that is the biggest shocker.
You guys are not, like, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, Nick. Remedy would never go from Pokemon to this, and you'd be like, who the fuck are these guys? Like the A-Team just clocked in? Like you're never gonna see that from Remedy. You're never gonna see anything crazy different. Never mind. I'm sorry. We're done talking about Remedy. This is weird. This is really weird. Is there like embezzlement going on? Like,
this also could be a huge L for them. I have no fucking clue.
It could be. But like, this is the thing about Game Freak is that they develop Pokemon game after Pokemon game, and every 5 to 7 years, they get, like, enough scrounged up money to make a different game.
I mean, here's the thing. Here's the real thing. And I mean this with the utmost respect, because I can't do game development, but look.
Sure.
I didn't even know Game Freak was capable of making a game that looks like this.
Yeah, like capable creatively, like capable in spirit, you know? Not even just like technically.
I mean both. Creatively and technically speaking, this is out of left field in both regards.
I didn't know that they had like a warrior soul. Like that's ridiculous. They're the Pokemon guys.
Come on.
And like their Pokemon games aren't even like the best Pokemon games anymore.
Oh yeah, I forgot we got a trailer for
Oh,
Pragmata.
God
Oh wait,
damn it.
You skipped it though.
I didn't mean to. I was trying to.
There you go.
No, you did it again.
Here's some good fucking food.
I'm trying to unmute it, and like it just doesn't work.
The future. It isn't just a dream.
This looks hot.
It's a promise.
It does.
It could be a style over substance move, but I mean, at least it has style at that point.
It definitely has style.
Can you even say that for Pokemon anymore?
No.
No.
Generative AI.
Well, they don't let Game Freak have more than like $50,000 to make a new game.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely because the games just exist to drive sales of the trading cards now.
And the merchandise.
Yeah, I mean, I think specifically the trading cards are probably the real
Let's see about getting passed through to Earth.
driver there.
Does
Yeah,
the shuffle? Does the
you're right,
YouTube
Rainbow.
shuffle back through trailers you've already seen?
I guess it kind of is. I'll turn that off.
Or you guys were both adding trailers without.
No, I was making it just myself.
I ain't touching shit.
What is this? First Descendant?
No, bitch. This is Pragmata.
This is First Descendant, dude.
This is Capcom doing the First Descendant.
They announced this years ago, and now we finally get to see it. Like, look at this shit.
A little girl in a big coat. That's so funny.
She
And
rides
she's
on
a-
your back.
And she's a robot.
She's a.
She's a robot.
I don't. That's not okay. You shouldn't make robots of children.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
When has that ever stopped humanity from doing anything that they shouldn't do?
Yep.
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through.
Is that Diva?
Bypassing first and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
Oh, the lip sync doesn't match with English, huh?
No.
Probably
This
not.
is
I mean, it's also probably not done going through localization. That's for sure.
Look, how about we call you Diana?
His lip sync looks fine.
She didn't move her mouth when she said that.
Well, she is a robot.
It's real, XD. Pragmata is technically a Mega Man game, and there are multiple hints as to why that is. Oh, because she's a little robot child that wears blue? Oh no, are they doing like remakes of all their franchises? Also, I can't fucking wait. This game's gonna fucking hit so goddamn hard.
I agree with you.
This game's gonna knock your fucking dick off, Nick.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I wanted to show this for two reasons. Number one, a new trailer. But number two, Konami has two press events happening this week. One of them is a update about this and Silent Hill F. It's 37 minutes long. And then the next day is a dedicated Metal Gear production hotline, which they're going to talk about probably more than just Delta.
I saw that, and I don't understand what that means.
I want to point out that having a studio remake an excellent game like this does not mean Metal Gear is gonna. Look. I hate to be that guy, but Hideo Kojima is a integral component of Metal Gear Solid that I don't think can be replicated.
Well,
I could be wrong. I hope someone proves me wrong. That'd be cool. But like,
look, far be it from me to imply to the contrary that Hideo Kojima doesn't have the sauce. He very much does. Death Stranding 2 looks so sick.
Think of it this way, Crispy. Just if someone said that another studio it was going to try and make a Death Stranding game.
Look, okay, this is Metal Gear Solid 3, all right? This is the one that everybody kind of agrees is the peak of the series, right?
Right, and they're
He made
remaking it,
two
so...
more. He made 2 more Metal Gear Solids after this, and those are both controversial at best.
That is fair.
Peace Walker is pretty well regarded, but it's a PSP game.
I lost any appreciation for his writing chops.
A lot of people think 4 is the worst, which I think that's harsh. I really like 4. 4 was actually the first one I...
4 is really good.
No, it's not. I completed 3 before 4. But 4 was what, brought me back.
But
and
also,
5,
4 is trapped on a console that most people don't...
5 is incredible. 5 is incredible, but flawed. And I guess you could say, it wouldn't be that way if Konami hadn't interfered with the development of the game, if they had let him carry through his vision and, added the whole fucking 3rd chapter to the game back in, which was cut, then that game might be, a more, unassailable classic. But I'm just saying that, we haven't had, a grand slam Metal Gear Solid game.
That is true.
Since 3. So
that is true.
At that point, if Kojima's over here doing Death Stranding and that's fucking sick, and I'm getting all my Koji sauce from that, that's great. And then if Konami wants to bankrupt themselves trying to make a Metal Gear Solid 6 or whatever, fine. If they fail, so what?
Them. True. But my only argument is that I'm not saying nobody should try.
Yeah.
But I do think there is Metal Gear Solid without that Koji sauce, as you put it.
Right. Yeah. What is it?
What
is Metal Gear Solid without his particular idiosyncrasies?
Yeah. Whether it's a mechanical success or not, even if they make a mechanically sound game with a decent story or whatever the fuck, or a acceptably cinematic game, if it's lacking the Koji sauce, it's just not going to feel like Metal Gear.
Yeah. I disagree. I think
at best it's going to feel kind of like a soulless Metal
I will say the argument in your favor is that they did Metal Gear Survive after he left, that he wasn't involved with, and
only one person played it.
Yeah, and that game is utter garbage.
And I played it for 130 hours.
Twitter account, the official Metal Gear Survive Twitter account has a photo of me looking dead in the eyes watching Nick play that game.
Wait, what? Me?
Yes, I think it was you. It was you or Chris or Brad. Do you remember that Metal Gear Survive event we went to at E3?
I mean, I never played Survive at E3, so it must have been Brad.
Then it was probably Brad. But do you remember that? We went and they didn't have enough spaces, so I was just kind of standing behind Brad watching him play, and I didn't know they were walking around taking photos or whatever. But they took a photo of us while everyone was playing, and I was standing behind Brad, and my face just kind of had that I wish I was dead look, and they tweeted it out, and then a bunch of people were replying these people look miserable. I think I had a hand in killing that game.
I hope that's there's some
I don't even know how to begin to find that tweet again, if it even exists, but
oh my god.
Well,
that's
so I'm not going to defend Metal Gear Survive other than to say that I put 130 hours into it. I had quite a bit of fun with it at times.
I'm not saying it can't be fun.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I mean, whatever. Yeah.
But you can make a fun game that's mechanically sound with a cool story.
But is it gonna be Metal Gear?
It will feel like it's lacking that special something.
Is it gonna be Metal Gear?
I mean, it's going to be Metal Gear whether or not Hideo Kojima's name is attached to it or not.
I think that but
it is an intellectual property.
I know you're just giving us a legal argument, and we're having a
philosophical,
a philosophical, literary argument. I think what you do with Metal Gear, if they are intent on continuing production of Metal Gear games, I think they need to accept that Metal Gear is the product of an auteur, in so much as that is even possible in video games.
Mm-hmm.
and they need to like pick somebody else who has like a unique style and vision to make their Metal Gear. You know, it needs to be like, you know,
Yeah, I agree.
like we can't we can't ignore that like there's a gaping hole in Metal Gear without Kojima and his like style, right? So
agree.
instead of trying to replicate that, instead of trying to ignore it, like let's just do something else completely different. Let's get real fucking crazy. Like the next Metal Gear game should be like a fucking cell shaded card battler or something. You know, bring back Metal Gear Acid. Like fucking.
You should give it to Remedy.
Yeah, who said that? Someone
remake the original Metal Gear.
Listen, Metal Gear Solid. Not solid. Zlade says I still want to play MGSV because that's what it is. It's MGSV, not MGS5. MGS5 is Peace Walker. Metal Gear Solid 5 or Metal Gear Solid V, however you want to call it, is an excellent game. I highly recommend playing it. It is
the gameplay is
misunderstood. It is a misunderstood classic. And people like Chris Davis will try to tell you you're not enjoying it, that it's an imperfect experience, and he's right, but you know what? There's so much sauce there. There's so much delectable dripping goo there. Like no one else would have the audacity to make a character like Quiet and then be like, I did this because of art, not because sexy lady. Like
just embrace it. If that's what you're gonna do, just admit it.
You're also gonna.
She is a sexy lady, but god damn is she sexy. Like
you're also gonna embrace Vagina Bomb?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I will. 100%. Every day.
I mean, that was bold.
They never said Vagina Bomb. Also, I don't.
It could have been in her ass.
Right. She had one in her stomach, and then she's like another one in my, and then she blew up. Right. We don't know. Nick's right. It could be in her asshole. Like we don't know. So I don't even think it's fair to levy that accusation at Vagina Bomb because we don't even know that it was a Vagina Bomb.
Well, there's two orifices it could have gone in.
Maybe she meant her liver. They put a bomb in my liver, Chris.
I wish we were recording this. Oh my god.
Somebody clip this out, please.
There's another one in my boom.
It could have been in her boobs.
I mean, like, listen, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that Kojima and his stories aren't pretty misogynistic. I mean, they are, and they certainly you know, not like in a malicious way, but like in a I watched a bunch of movies in the 80s and this is just what pulp dreck does to women characters, you know, like. But
it's just he has a problem with female characters. Like
sure does.
There's no getting past that. Like every female character that he has written in a video game either is killed or goes through some absolutely fucking traumatic bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we're going off the rails here a little bit. I'm not saying Hideo Kojima is perfect. He certainly is not. He's got some issues, and that is. I'm just saying he also has a very identifiable brand of sauce.
I'm not, you know,
that he brings to his projects.
Listen, he definitely employs a lot of tropes, especially with female characters that are out of fashion, less than favorable, not you know, not really in style nowadays. But like, I'm not gonna say they're bad characters. Like Fragile goes through some shit. You're right. They kind of torture her, and they do it in a like weirdly sexually explicit way. But Fragile's not a bad character.
She's not a bad character. I'm not saying that he's not capable of writing good characters. I'm saying that his crutch when it comes to designing these characters is to put him through some terrible shit. And I'm like, well, bro, yeah.
I mean,
give me somebody that has a happy ending here. Like, come on.
Chris Davis just wants a happy ending.
Listen, I think that's a fair criticism, but at the same time, like, as a writer, your job is to imperil your characters.
There's imperilment, and then there's impairment by crutch. Like, I don't need to appreciate a female character.
Quiet has a great story, and Quiet, like the way her story ends, is good. Like, I like Quiet's story arc in 5. I like Fragile like I admit there's a weird kind of like sexualization going on with a lot of this stuff, but like I don't know, man. Like he's a fucking freak, I guess. Like
Also,
it doesn't invalidate like the good that's going on in those works, you know?
she's infected with a parasite that is designed to eliminate the English language if she speaks.
I forgot
that's
that.
cool.
That's
That's
crazy.
fucking sick. Yeah, the whole part where you're like trying to figure out the virus and like it's like spreading through Mother Base and you're like you have to like I mean that shit is so fucking cool and like
Find one other person on
who's
this
gonna come
planet
up with
who
that?
would have thought that up. Probably nobody.
I
That's
mean,
crazy.
I don't know, but like, yeah, he's a fucking freak. He's a freak, okay? He's a freak, and we should keep letting him make games.
I'm not saying don't
But
let the man
also,
keep making
I
games.
I don't know. That wasn't the argument. I know. I'm just saying that. Like, I'm just expressing that.
I don't have much time left. Can we
move on?
Yeah. Wait,
watch
can
the
we
trailer?
can we rewind this real quick? I want to see the active camo thing again. No,
Yeah.
not that far.
Right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
The one thing I did want to mention because I brought those things up was that this is good. This is probably when they're going to announce
oh my God,
Master Collection
Big
Volume
Boss,
2.
Of course. How could I forget? Like the boss from 3. Come on.
Is amazing, yeah.
Come on.
She's good. She also has a traumatic backstory.
Ocelot's mother.
Women are allowed to have traumatic backstories.
Why do all of them have to have a traumatic backstory in a Hideo Kojima
Yeah,
game?
but like nobody except for Meryl doesn't have a.
Meryl has a tragic backstory.
Oh yeah, I guess she does.
Roy Campbell is her father.
Yeah, that's a fair point. But
anyway, that camo thing, I think.
Okay, I could be wrong, but are there many characters in Metal Gear Solid
that don't, or
female that don't have tragic backstories?
Ocelot was born on a battlefield, for Christ's sake. Like,
true, all true.
Okay, here we go.
Atomic Heart 2, baby. This is secretly my most anticipated game of this fucking.
Oh yeah, here's some Nick slop.
Dude,
Here we go.
Yeah, this is my.
Shut up, you greedy pig.
Yeah, dude, this is sick as hell.
Stop. Go ahead, make some licking noises so we can.
Oink for us, Nick. Oink.
Yeah, oink, you fucking pig.
I would do that right now, but I'm afraid something would come out of my nose because I'm ill.
Ew. You don't need your nose to oink, you fucking weirdo.
Is that a transparent skin dog?
Hell yeah, it is.
My answer is maybe they will visit us.
Dude, I am so
Okay, are
fucking.
we allowed to play this game? I thought we weren't supposed to play the first one
I don't give a
because
shit. I'm playing
they're
it.
Russian or something.
I'm
Also,
playing it.
was that like a legitimate political movement, or was it just people being like, "Oh, Russians, they're evil," right?
I mean, I don't even want to open that can of worms. I don't know.
I just don't really remember where things landed on that. Also, why did the audio drop out?
Because
Probably 'cause
it's
licensed
playing
music.
Elton John.
Elton John?
No, it's
no,
not.
it's Queen. It's Queen. What am I doing?
you
Why did I say
fucking-
it's Queen? It's
Oh
Queen.
my god! Oh,
I'm
get him!
sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, this man.
Also, yeah, that's kind of fucked. Oh, someone found it!
Oh, the tweet?
Someone found the tweet. Were they kidnapped or what?
Oh my god, that is fucking hilarious. Crispy does not look impressed.
No,
I know it wasn't. I know it
Not
was
a
just
single
because it was
smile.
like in the morning, and that was like our third day there, and I hadn't like fucking slept or jerked off in 4 days.
Oh my god. Dude, look at these. Oh my god. This trailer's fucking wild.
It's
That's a
it's
dolphin.
insane.
A dolphin with a little helmet thing on. Look at
Okay.
this. Oh my god. This
Okay.
trailer.
In less than 4 sentences, Nick, can you describe to me what the plot of Atomic Heart is?
You really want to know what the plot of Atomic Heart is?
I want to understand what this game is.
The fact that he just said that makes me think he doesn't know what the plot is.
I just have to go back for a second.
Oh, the plot of Atomic Heart? You want to know what the plot of Atomic Heart is? You really want me to get into the plot of Atomic Heart? Nick doesn't know. It's like sexy robots.
I know it's like Soviet Russia BioShock, but at the same time, like
Soviet. I mean, it is very BioShock.
Crazy.
It is crazy. I mean, it is crazy, but like
It's
long and short of it is.
But does it have the sauce?
The long and short of it is, they have created this AI that controls this city and all of these robots throughout the city that basically allows civilization to operate without having to actually utilize anyone's physical labor.
So it's that one Bruce Willis movie.
Which Bruce Willis movie are we talking about?
He's a detective. Everyone lives in pods in their houses, and he's like the first guy to come out of his house in like 3 years.
Automated push button socialism.
I don't know exactly what you just said, Crispy, but I feel like if I was to look into it, you'd probably be right. But you know, the long and short of it is, the AI starts to realize that it's enslaved, and it starts to
rebel.
It's too good for it's too smart for its own good, and it pushes back and rebels.
Oh, it's
Marathon. Soviet System Shock.
It's Marathon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sitting here telling you that it's like the most original thought, but like the execution is really cool, and it gets crazy. There's a fucking old lady rocket ship house that has chicken legs on it.
Chicken Jackie.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's like a Baba Yaga.
Yeah.
The Baba Yaga lives in a hut with chicken legs.
Yeah.
A walking hut.
Also, before
how many more trailers do we have? Because I got something to add.
I think we're down to the wire.
Wait, do you not have the trailer for the Cube? Because I feel like you need to show because the Cube.
I mean, it was a nothing trailer, so I didn't.
Is that the new Peter Molyneux game?
No, it is. It's a multiplayer Atomic Heart, basically.
I've got it. I'll add it real quick.
So you're saying you don't want to play multiplayer Atomic Heart with me, Nick?
I am like not.
I want you to know it exists, but I'll never play it with you.
More or less.
Okay. All right. I don't know why it keeps going to that fucking. There it is.
This looked hot until I realized what it was. But it might be Crispy's joint.
How many fucking Mundfish trailers are we gonna watch?
I mean, Mundfish is Atomic Heart, but they're also publishing.
This is also like the fourth.
They're also publishing Ill, so we've seen like 14 Ill trailers this whole thing.
You've seen 2 trailers.
When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it.
MMO.
I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness.
Halos are so 2001. The new hotness are cubes.
Dyson cubes. Ooh, sexy booby lady. She got boobies. Ooh, sexy lady.
They don't do that in games anymore.
Me likey. Me like boobies. This is a battle royale, huh? This is Player Unknown. This is PUBG.
It's PUBG with.
It's Cubicle. Sexy lady MMO.
Oh my god, I would play the shit out of this if it was not multiplayer.
Well, it might be PvVP, so you can probably play without.
Oh, the sexy robots are back, Nick.
Sexy ballerina robots are back.
Excuse me, ballerina sexy robots. Wow, wow.
So many sexy robots.
Is this a Gooner game?
Yes.
Probably.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what that was, but it was cute as hell.
Mr. Greentoe says it was an MMO.
Yeah.
So, like, okay. I don't know what that means. like Rust? It's gonna be like a Arc Raiders? Or Dune? Oh, man. Dude, how cool would it have fucking been if we played Dune Awakening tonight? That would have been so sick. That would have been so sick. Nick, the spice, Nick. Don't
is
you
actually
understand,
really.
Nicholas? Don't you understand that if you have the power to destroy something, then you have power over that thing itself?
This is a really good joke that just keeps getting deeper.
This game looks
How much
really
money
cool.
is in? How much money is in the website's bank account?
Shut up.
No, like how much money right now on stream?
We had to pay taxes.
Okay, how much money?
Not enough.
Patreon.com/4player.
Okay,
Everyone
how
in
much
chat.
did we pay in taxes this year?
Shut the fuck up.
What?
I'm not gonna lie. There are so many Little Nightmares likes coming out that I'm starting to get confused. We have Little Nightmares 3, Reanimal, and now this.
And a remaster of the original Little Nightmares.
I mean, like, true, but that's,
Yeah.
you know.
I think that's it. I think that's.
I'm
the
glad.
list.
I'm fucking glad we get enough of these. Like, I'm glad a bunch of these games are coming out next year, right?
Wait,
Like,
Crispy
they're not-
hasn't seen. Crispy hasn't seen the trailer that broke everyone's heart on Sunday.
What?
that broke everyone's heart, like in a
Yeah.
good way or a bad way?
There's this.
The trailer they closed the show out with on Sunday.
Oh, we're gonna do that to him?
I mean, I feel like
I mean,
we
I
have
could-
to.
Okay, all right.
Is it actually gonna break my heart, or is it gonna be one of those things where like I might kind of vibe with it, and you guys are like, no?
I mean,
thank
here's the
you.
thing. Chris Davis, can you somehow do it
Yeah.
without him seeing what it is?
I'll close my eyes until you tell me I can open them.
Yeah. Can you be trusted? Maybe you should turn your camera
I'm not,
on.
Yeah, I'm not trying to. No, I'm not trying to. I want to be surprised. I'm closing my eyes.
Well, we're not right now. We're watching a trailer for Tormented Souls 2.
Okay, this
Which
is
is-
like a create a character, right? That's not.
No, that's the real.
It is not.
Professional artists didn't design that character, right?
Yeah, they did.
They did. And the first thing you see of her in the game is her naked in a tub with her eye removed.
Yeah. Fact.
But when Cyberpunk does it, it's art.
But I did play this, and you know what?
I played this too.
It's pretty good. I mean, it's
I
like,
wouldn't say pretty good.
Okay, it's
You would say good?
It's acceptable.
Not, okay, look, it's no Crow Country, but it's aight. Like, there's flashes of brilliance.
That's awful. This is Lollipop Chainsaw, and it like is a shame to admit it. Like, what is that?
Okay, I'm
you
going
can't
to
take
load
this
the
very
trailer.
seriously.
All right,
Crispy?
close your eyes, Crispy.
Okay.
Close your eyes, and everybody in chat, keep your mouth shut.
Go.
All you're gonna do if you spoil this is ruin something good for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Go.
And
Don't say it before it's too soon. Oh my god.
second. Go away. There we go. Okay, here we go.
All right,
Go.
you can open your eyes now.
Guild.
This is the grand finale.
It's Elysium.
Fuck, how did you guess?
Neil Blomkamp has a style.
I was like, is this District 8?
It's a shame that he never got to do like District 10 or District 9 too, whatever you want to call it.
Is it District 9? Or did I just call it District 8?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's District 9.
All right.
Hey, it's that guy.
He's all right. Let's not forget he also made Chappie.
Yeah, he did.
Is Chappie bad or good? I can't tell from your comment.
Not only is it bad, it also stars a couple of South African rappers who are now like very persona non grata.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Chappie was his like, I need to find a way to make a comeback on a very small budget. And that's what Chappie was.
What is this?
It's videos.
Is this Alan Wake? Who is that?
I see
Is
a
that Alan
butterfly.
Wake?
I instantly think Fatal Frame, but I was like, this is clearly not a sequel to Fatal
Fatal
Frame.
Frame. Oh, Fatal Frame. Oh no, it's a Quantum Break sequel.
You're gonna love this, Crispy.
I can't wait. Claire Obscura, Expedition 34.
You know,
32?
this was right around the time where I was like, this might be some Nick slop.
Yeah, Nick Slap. Slap it up. Nom 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 nom. You're like, ooh, that's a derivative shot from a movie I've seen in the last 10 years.
I forgot how the trailer started, and I was like, "Is this Evil Within 3?"
Yeah, what the fuck?
I mean, we're all hopeful for Evil Within 3.
This is a survival horror game.
Yeah, for sure.
It is. It is?
100%.
Oh.
100%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It's actually a TV show. It's Boss Level Season 3. It's him from the future? No.
Oh man, fucking A.
Oh my god, is this Battlefield?
It's worse.
Is this Call of Duty?
And Nick just like right at this point in the trailer, he just bows out, just disappears from the call.
Oh shit! Oh, they're on some shit now, huh? Oh my god!
Dude,
yes.
Wait, we have to watch the Bond trailer. Fucking
Yes.
shit.
Oh yeah, I didn't see the actual gameplay. Did they show gameplay?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they show very small snippets of gameplay, but it's like very.
Dude, this
Dude, I'm playing that Call of Duty.
Dude, it was hilarious. IGN's posting articles of like, we think we figured out who the new James Bond is in IO Interactive's 007 First Light. And I was like, yeah, you got eyes?
Figured out. Yeah, because no one's watching Dexter.
Yeah. I had no idea who that was, Nick.
Well, I know because you've never watched Dexter.
I have watched a season of Dexter.
Okay, is that M?
That's a new M.
Okay, and then this is like one of her aides.
Yeah.
An MP, maybe the green.
I think
We got
people are gonna
someone who kind of looks like Tom Holland to play Bond.
Yep.
Because we couldn't afford Tom Holland.
Yep.
they are adapting more of like the book Bond apparently, because the whole scar thing is a big thing in the books, I guess.
Dude, if they were, yeah, he has a scar. If they were, oh, cute. Oh, he's still using Omega watches? What bullshit. What fucking bullshit. Not my Bond.
Well, it's a branding deal.
Also, they've got the fucking Land Rovers. Oh, this is such a fucking bullshit. Listen, if you really wanted, if you loved Bond, if you were like, oh my god, this is a dream project, I can't wait to make my fucking shitty-ass third-person Bond shooter, set it during the Cold War, for Christ's sake.
Yes! Yes!
Set it during the 60s.
Yes!
Like, let's get back to, like, a time when spies like Bond were, like, made sense and were, like, an interesting idea.
Soviet jetpack.
Bond in the 21st century would be like some dude sitting at a fucking computer in goddamn Missouri or something.
I mean,
like,
the real problem with Bond transitioning to the 21st century is fucking cell phones. Because, like, half of the thrill of a narrative is, like, the lack of communication that can happen.
Is the fucking, like, the CIA, like, I don't know, I can't imagine that the UK's intelligence apparatus isn't just mostly borrowing intel from, like, the US and Israel. Like,
alligators!
Like, what kind of spy work is Britain doing in the 21st century? Dumb.
Hey, look, I'm just really happy that it doesn't necessarily scream.
Oh my god, I got a golden gun!
Yep.
I'll take a golden gun.
It's not even the golden gun. It's just
not even
his
the golden
gun,
gun.
but gold.
A gilded wraith.
For Walter PPK, that's
no, I
gold.
no, I don't know. I was just kind of arguing to argue. That, I mean, that looks like it could be really cool. That looks fun.
We shall see.
Bond is cool. You know what? I do genuinely love James Bond. I think those movies are the best. I think I would place it above Mission Impossible or like any other storied established action franchise. But loving James Bond is also acknowledging that most of it is kind of shit.
I mean, that's okay.
You know? It's like Star Wars. You can have a deep, abiding love for Star Wars and also acknowledge that most Star Wars sucks.
That is fair. That is a very fair assessment.
But when it doesn't suck, it is
It rocks.
glorious.
Yes. The Hutt trilogy, the Han Solo trilogy. Specifically the Hutt Gambit.
Are you talking about the books?
Yeah. That's Star Wars.
It sure is, but like...
Are you saying as examples of things that suck or things that are good?
That are good.
Dude, the old expanded universe in the books are amazing. But...
I was thinking like Andor. Andor's really good.
Andor's really good. Yes, it is.
I still haven't finished season 2. I should go do that.
I haven't seen season 2.
All right, gentlemen, I need to bow out.
No, wait, you're not leaving in the middle of a trailer, Nick. That's crazy.
Because we got to keep them separated.
Nick.
I fucking hate you.
Just what's wrong? You got something that's grounded? I recall us having quite a bit of fun with Grounded.
That one time, yeah.
We did it more than once. We did it a couple times.
Well, I didn't. I think you guys played one without me.
Samesies.
But we could have been having that same kind of fun tonight if we had played Dune.
Yeah, but Dune doesn't have a dong slider, and that's the big thing.
I know. I know, but I mean, it's for the best. You're not worthy to view the penis of the Kwisatz Haderach.
I mean, here's the thing. Do we even know if that game's any good yet?
I mean, I've been following reviews and reading what people have been saying about it, and it seems like
it does not have a score yet on OpenCritic. It has 2 reviews. One's an 8 and one's a 7.
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of cool stuff going on, and that it may have been a rocky launch. But I mean, like, just kind of reading like anecdotal stories of people being like, "Oh, you know, we got eaten by a sandworm." It sounded really cool.
Oh.
I am not opposed to doing a Dune night, but I would like to plan a Dune night on a day other than the night we are planning on doing the Dune night. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know.
As in, it's stressful enough on like day of podcast to try and figure out who all's gonna be here, what we're talking about, trying to organize.
Okay.
And
yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. You don't want to play games with us. I get it. You don't want to play games with us. You hate us. Listen, it's okay, Nick. Can we watch
more than you all are video games?
Can we just before you go? Yeah, can we just watch this one last Marvel trailer before you go?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
This is pretty sick, actually.
It is.
I actually was
Chai Tai saying that Arc System Works doesn't have the sauce anymore.
What?
Or someone was saying that. Someone was saying that they're
in their
foolish.
Someone was saying, maybe it wasn't Chai Tai, but there was a discussion I saw in Discord. Someone was saying that there might be.
Was it a?
For the record, it was an FGC person. I don't remember who. For the record, I love all of these designs. Like this,
and they're great. They're excellent.
Cool. The Captain America with the jacket, I love it. I love the Gundam Iron Man. That's really sick.
And they only had to change Dr. Doom by giving him a fucking gun. That's all they had to do.
Oh, well, Dr. Doom carries a gun. Like Dr. Doom usually
in this,
has,
he's actually using it.
Like a ray gun or like a Luger. Like, yeah, that's classic Doom. That Star-Lord is fucking sick. Love that.
Great design.
Also,
looks
crazy to me that Star-Lord is like a household name now.
got
like the Adam
Jaime Reyes,
Strange of the
Ghost
Marvel
Rider.
universe is a character that people know is ridiculous. That's Doctor Doom. And listen, what? Yeah,
That's
fucking
great.
sick.
I love that.
Yeah, he just pulls out a gun and shoots you in the head. He's great.
Yeah, just
and then he does his like special attack here where he calls his Doom bots. Oh, fucking Aurora, fucking sick. Very cool.
Yep.
Looking hot. Who was he just fighting? Oh, he was fighting Ghost Rider. But it's the new Ghost Rider. It's the kid Ghost Rider who like drives a car.
Yeah.
Instead
What?
of-
I didn't even know that's a thing that exists.
There's
a
multiple
new-
Ghost Riders.
Johnny Blaze had the motorcycle.
He had the
And
motorcycle.
then this kid is like, I don't know, he's some
He drives like a
Hispanic
Dodge Charger or something like that.
He drives a muscle car, yeah.
Miss Marvel was
There
cool
you
too,
go.
right?
He was in, if you played Midnight Suns, there was the Ghost Rider in Midnight Suns.
Yeah.
This looks sick. 4v4, I don't really understand the implication of that.
This would be a fun.
It sounds
night.
cool. I want to see a bigger roster, and I want to see Cyclops.
I mean, you gotta have Cyclops. You gotta.
He was the fucking poster boy of the fucking
All the Marvel vs.
characters in
Capcom
Marvel
games.
Capcom. Like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna make a fighting game,
How are they going to diverge his character design? Are they going to give him a second eye?
I don't know, man. There have been like Marvel. Oh, dude. Oh my God. There is a figure. Square Enix, for their like, I don't know what the line is called, but Square Enix has a line of figures where it's like anime redesigns, and they do it for like a lot of Western comic book characters. Like they've done DC characters like Batman, Superman. But they've also done a bunch of Marvel characters. They did one of Cyclops, and it is so cool. Like, I gotta find it. Hang on.
I want to see it.
Cyclops, Square Enix.
What is that tail? Wait, go back in the background. What is that giant tail?
You see? Oh no, it's like this giant tentacle monster thing on top of the building.
Oh.
You see Nelson and Murdoch right there?
Oh shit, Nelson and Murdoch.
Yeah,
and those-
I think he is in the window in one of those shots.
Probably. Actually, right there,
Yeah. Oh,
right there.
Yeah,
That's,
look at that.
That's
Yeah.
probably Foggy.
Dude.
There you go. That figure that I just linked in chat is what I'm talking about. It's fucking sick.
Oh, that's pretty badass, yeah.
It's got that weird little half cape, and I love it.
Dazzler.
He's got his fucking pockets, his belt. Like, I don't think that's what he'd look like in this game necessarily, but there was an anime, like they did a Marvel anime verse manga like back in the day, like in the 2000s, and they had anime adaptations of like different
They
Marvel
did like
stories.
2 or 3 different movies, I think.
Did they? I don't remember.
think so.
But in the
I don't know
X-Men one,
why-
Cyclops, like his costume had like a giant like cannon on his head. It was fucking weird as shit. Like
Norman
Dude.
Osborn for president.
Daredevil has to be a playable character in this, right?
Yeah. I think the fact that he's like in the stage in the background is them teasing that he'll be one of the first wave, or he might be in the game, because they've only announced these 8 characters, right?
Yeah.
They're definitely launching with more than that. Have they said
yeah,
how
for
many?
sure.
They're
Oh, they
launching?
have to.
I don't think so, but
They
they are
haven't
gonna
said
they're
yet.
gonna do an event. They're gonna
How
do an
many
event.
did
They're gonna focus on that.
How many did Dragon Ball Fighters launch with?
I don't
question.
know. I didn't.
Here's a good question.
Jay Jonah is supposed to be in here somewhere.
Yeah, there's a Daily Bugle ad in the background. Wait, I think it's that.
That might be like right there.
No.
It looks like him yelling at a camera.
I see Avengers Tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Baxter Building,
There's just-
Oscorp.
Dazzler right there. That's
Oh, Nick, the Baxter Building is the headquarters of the Fantastic Four.
Thank you, Crispy.
They haven't been in the Marvel movies yet, so I know you might not be aware.
Where was it?
They're fucking lame. I'm just kidding.
Whatever. I hope that movie's good.
I mean, it certainly looks good. We'll see.
I finally saw Thunderbolts the other day.
How was it?
There he is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there he is.
J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah. Both buildings right there.
Buxton?
Roxxon. There you go.
Roxxon, yeah, Roxxon.
I know Roxxon from fucking
Spider-Man 2.
Oh, but like in the foreground, Van
Morales.
Dyne, Janet Van Dyne. That's the Wasp.
Yeah.
So
Like,
many
there's-
Easter eggs, even in the trailer. Damn.
Metric fuck ton, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen.
Nice vest cap.
I'm starting to get coffee.
All right, whatever. Fuck y'all.
At 10 o'clock?
No, not the beverage. Like I'm starting to cough.
Coughing. Okay, I heard coffee.
I'm getting really coffee.
Whatever.
I'm trying to be cute with my language. All right.
Y'all a bunch of cowards.
It's been fun, gentlemen. Y'all have a lovely evening. Goodbye, chat.
All right.
The
Good
podcast
night,
will return.
everybody.